evening, everyone. Welcome to Cantil High School. My name is Mr. Ramirez. I'm a theater teacher here. Thank you for coming out to our closing night of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's been a crazy day here at the school. A lot of stuff happened. So I'm just super glad the majority of the actors made it out tonight. We've been working on the show for 6 weeks now, and it's been just awesome to tell this story. So a couple of things: no flash photography. And if you record anything, please don't put it on social media because it is a copyright infringement. Also, if you have kids who start crying, the doors are open. And then if you feel like laughing, cheering, doing whatever, having fun, do that. Laugh. It's been a pleasure to work on the show. So I really hope you guys enjoy the show. Have a great night.
To do it. No, I want to.
I'm hungry. Why can't I do it?
Guys, just let Mr. Wonka do it.
Before we step inside the chocolate factory, remember, there's no flash photography, phones, and definitely no rowdy children allowed. If your children begin misbehaving during the performance, please step outside into the lobby.
I want a golden ticket.
Enjoy the show. Welcome to a tale of delicious adventure in a wonderful land. You can tell it will be delicious. Can't you smell it already? I'm your host, Mr. Willy Wonka, and I am running a contest. That's right, a contest. I have secretly wrapped a golden ticket under ordinary wrapping paper in 5 ordinary candy bars. The candy bars are said to be found anywhere in the world where Wonka candies are sold. The 5 winners will tour my factory and take home enough chocolate for the rest of their lives. Now that, my friends, is where our story begins. 4 of the tickets have already been found.
A golden ticket!
Would you like to meet our 4 lucky people? Augustus Glue!
Chocolate. Oh, chocolate. I love chocolate. I could eat it all the time. This golden ticket is my meal ticket. To eat and eat and eat and eat more chocolate.
Violet Beauregard!
I'm right back on gum. I just adore gum. I can't do without it. I mention it all day long, except for a few minutes at mealtimes when I spit it out and stick it behind my ear for safekeeping. To tell you the honest truth, I simply wouldn't feel comfortable if I didn't have that little wedge of gum to chew on every minute of the day. I really wouldn't. My mother, since it's not ladylike and that it looks ugly to see a girl's jaws go up and down like mine do all the time. But I don't agree. And who's she to criticize anyway? Because if you asked me, I'd say that her jaws are going up and down almost as much as mine are from just yelling at me every minute of the day. And now, it may interest you to know that this piece of gum I'm chewing on right this moment is one I've been working on for over 3 months solid. That's a record. That is, it's beating the record held by my best friend, Miss Cornelia Prince Medal. And was she ever back? It's my most treasured possession now. This piece of gum is. At night, I just stick it on the edge of my bedpost and it's as good as ever in the mornings. A bit hard at first. Maybe.
Veruca Salt!
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket! Oh, yes. Here it is. As soon as I told my father
Mike TV.
Of course I've got a golden ticket. Well, why can't everyone just leave me alone? I want to watch television. Bang, bang, bang! I watch all the TV shows every day. Even the crummy ones, not even shooting. I like the gangsters best. Man, it's the life, I tell you. It's terrific.
Now we're going to take a look at the hero of our story, Charlie Bucket and his family.
Well, you see that four children have got the golden tickets? I wonder who the fifth lucky person will be.
I hope it's no one like that repulsive goopy boy. Or his beastly and violet Beauregard. Why did you such a useless life as that TV boy?
It makes you wonder if all children behave like this nowadays. Like these brats we've been hearing about.
Of course not. Some do, of course. In fact, quite a lot. But not all.
And now there's only one ticket left? Quite so. And just as I'm sure I'll be having garbage supper soup tomorrow, that ticket will go to some nasty little beast who doesn't deserve it.
I bet I know someone who'd like to find that golden ticket. How about it, Charlie? You love chocolate more than anyone I ever saw.
Yes, I sure would, Grandpa Joe. You know, it just about makes me faint when I have to pass Mr. Wonka's factory every day as I go to school. The smell of that wonderful chocolate often makes me so dreamy that I often fall asleep and bump into Mr. Wonka's beds. But I guess I should realize that dreams don't always come true. Just imagine, me imagining that I could win that fifth golden ticket. Why, it's pure imagination.
Well, my boy, maybe pure imagination. But I've heard tales that what you imagine sometimes comes true.
Gee, you really think so, Grandpa Joe? Gee, I wonder.
enjoys chocolate. He just loves Willy Wonka. I mean, he didn't really act that disappointed.
No, he didn't.
Well, he might not have acted disappointed, but that's because he's a fine boy and wouldn't want any of us to feel sorry for him. Wow, what boy wouldn't be disappointed? I sure wish he'd won. I'd do anything for that boy. Why? I'd eat.
Mom! Dad! Grandpa Joe! Rat folks, you'll never believe it! You'll never believe what happened!
So, Christmas, Charlie, what happened?
Well, I was walking home and the wind was blowing so hard and the snow was so cold and I couldn't see where I was going, so I always covered my face to protect myself from the wind and
Go on, Charlie, what is it?
And so, I picked it up, I wiped it off, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
You found the golden ticket! Charlie found the golden ticket! He did it! He did it!
No, I found 50 cents. But then, I thought it wouldn't hurt if I bought a Wonka with Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight, since it was my 50 cents and I was so hungry for one.
Yes, go on.
Well, I peeled off the wrapper slowly and...
You found the golden ticket! Charlie found the golden ticket! He did it! He did it!
No, I ate the candy. There wasn't any golden ticket.
Come on.
But then, I still had 45 cents left and, well, you know how much I love chocolate.
Charlie, you're not sick, are you? You didn't spend all your money
No,
on...
as a matter of fact, I got another Wonka with Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight. And I found the 5 golden tickets.
You
what? Shit, I did. I found the 5 golden tickets. Boy, I sure am glad that Dad let you take me today. Plus, you seem to know all about Willy Wonka and what's happened to him.
Well, he's been an important man in this town for a good long time. But some people have said some very unkind things about him after he done closed down the factory. But I always felt he had his reasons. Actually, I'm quite excited about this golden ticket thing. It's a good excuse to see what is going on in that factory of his and how he's running.
Speaking of the golden ticket, Grandpa Joe, could I read it one more time? I know it sounds silly, but the whole thing just seems so magical.
Sure, Charlie.
Ah, here it is.
Let's see. It says, "Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket, from Mr. Willy Wonka. You must present this ticket at the factory gates at 10 o'clock in the morning on the first day of October, and do not be late. You may bring with you one member of your family, and only one, but no one else, to make sure you don't get his commission. In your wildest dreams, you could not imagine the marvelous surprises that await you. Signed, Willy Wonka."
Charlie, look, we're here already. I guess everyone can have it together.
There he is! That's it! It's Willy Wonka!
Welcome, welcome.
Now, let's see. I wonder if I can recognize you all from the pictures of yourselves in the newspaper. You're Augustus Gloop.
Yes, and this is my mother.
Delighted to meet you both. Delighted, delighted. Now, you're Violet Beauregard.
So what if I am? Let's just get on with this whole thing, huh? Ugh.
must be my TV. Enchanted to meet you.
Well, come on! This is one of my favorite TV shows for this.
Pleased to meet you.
And you must be the boy who found the ticket yesterday. You're Charlie Bucket, right?
Yes, sir, thank you. And this, sir, is my Grandpa Joe.
Howdy, Mr. Wonka. I'm real pleased to meet you.
How do you do, Grandpa Joe? How do you do? Now, is that everybody? Looks like it is. Okay, follow me. Our tour is about to begin. But do keep it together. I hate to lose you all in this stage of the proceedings. Step this way. We're here. Through this big red door, please.
It feels like we've been turning left, turning right, and turning left again for a whole hour or so. I'm tired, and I'm hungry. I want to eat right now. You all hear me? Right now! Did you notice that we've been going downwards for the longest time, Grandpa Joe?
Yes, Charlie. I believe I heard Mr. Wonka say that we're going deep down on the ground, and that the most important roots are deep down below the surface.
I wonder why.
Well, I believe he said there wouldn't nearly be enough space for them up on top. The rooms we're supposed to be going into are enormous. Some are supposed to be larger than football fields.
Here we are, everybody. This is the nerve center of the entire factory. The heart of the whole operation. This is the chocolate room. I don't see anything but that Dutch-Hill river over there.
And just look at those enormous pipes over there. There must be 10 or 11 of them. I wonder what they're for.
Gee, Mr. Wonka, what's the matter with your river? It's all brown and muddy looking.
Nothing wrong with it, my dear boy. It's all chocolate. Every drop of this river right here is hot melted chocolate of the finest quality. The very finest quality. There's enough chocolate in this river right here to fill up all the bathtubs in the entire country. And the swimming pools as well. And just look at my pipes. They suck up the chocolate and carry it to all the other rooms in the factory where it is needed. Thousands upon thousands of gallons, my dear children. Thousands upon thousands.
Look! Look! Up there! What is it? Over here, by the pipes! Amazing. It's nothing! It's a man! It's a person! Down there by one of those pipes!
She's right. It is a man. Can you see him?
I see him, Charlie.
There's 2 of them. So there is! There's more than 2. There are 4 or 5. What are they doing? Where does they come from? Who are they?
Look at their fun long hair. They can't be real people.
Nonsense. Of course they're real people. They are some of my workers.
But that's impossible.
Think so? Well, let me tell you this. There are over 3,000 of them working in my factory. They are Oompa-Loompas.
Oompa-Loompas? What do you mean?
Imported directly from Oompa Land.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doopity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get when you go
as an elephant eats.
What are you at, getting terribly fat?
What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. Doompa-dee-doo.
Augustus, you must come away. You're dirty my chocolates.
Augustus, what you do with that man said? Get away from some sugar at once.
It's so good. I need a bucket to drink it properly.
Come away. My chocolate must be touched by human hands.
Augustus, what you do with that man said? You're going to be hearing that nasty culture up to millions of people all over the country. Be careful, Augustus. You're going to need to go out.
Calm down, madam. He's perfectly safe.
Can we turn into marshmallows?
Impossible.
And why not?
Because that pipe doesn't go anywhere near the marshmallow room. It goes to the room where I make the most delicious strawberry-flavored, chocolate-covered fudge.
Oh, my poor Augustus. They'll be sending me by the pound all over the country by tomorrow morning. How dare you not like that when you just sucked my boy up into your pipe? You monster! You think sucking my boy up into your fudge was just one nice thing, little jerk?
He's perfectly safe.
Can we turn into chocolate fudge?
Never. I wouldn't allow it.
And why not?
Because that would taste terrible. Just imagine it. Augustus flavored glue. Nobody would buy it.
I don't want to think about this.
Nor do I, madam. But trust me, your darling boy is perfectly safe.
If he's perfectly safe, then where is he? Lead me to him this instant.
Go to one of the Oompa Loompas over there and tell them to take you to the fudge room. Once you arrive, take a long stick and begin poking around the giant mason barrel. Do not leave him in there for too long, though. If you do, he's liable to get poured into the fudge boiler. And that really would be a disaster. My fudge would become quite uneatable.
What did you say?
I'm joking. Forgive me. Goodbye, Mrs. Luke. See you later.
Augustus Gloop, the great big greedy nincompoop. Augustus Gloop, so big and vile, so greedy, foul, and infantile. Come on, the time is right, the center should be at the height.
Don't dare children be alarmed.
Augustus Gloop will not be kind of thing.
Slowly wheels go round and round,
And cogs begin to grind and pound. We'll put it forward a little more until we're absolutely sure that now he comes by God by grace. The miracle has taken place. The miracle has taken place. It's really cool. This house is new. It's loved by people everywhere. Hey, your hair and blood, your dust and wash us dead out of fire.
It's so dark in here. How can these dumb Oompa Loompas keep going?
There's no knowing where they're going. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction they are going. Or which way the river is flowing. Not a speck of light is showing. So the days are growing. The rumors keep on growing. And the church is not showing. It's the night that they are Switch on the lights! Go faster, faster!
Oh, look! Green room. Very green. Green. Violet green. Pineapple green. Hair green. Hair green? You don't need hair green.
No time for silly questions. Row on, row on!
Look! Whip room.
Whips? What on earth do you use whips for?
For whipping cream, of course. Whipped cream isn't whipped cream unless it's been whipped with whips. The same way a poached egg isn't poached unless it's been stolen in the woods in the dead of the night. Go on, faster!
Look! Bean room. Cocoa beans, coffee beans, jelly beans, and hash beans.
Half beans?
You're one yourself. Row on, row on! We're there.
Where?
Up there.
What's up there?
You'll see. Now, before we go inside, I want no messing about. No touching, no meddling, and certainly no tasting.
little boys and girls with very little pocket money. You can put an everlasting gobstopper in your mouth, and you can suck it and 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 suck it, and it'll never get any smaller.
It's like gum!
It's not like gum. Gum is for chewing, and if you try chewing one of these everlasting gobstoppers here, you'd break your teeth right off. But they taste terrific, and they change color once a week. Now, that machine over there makes hair talk. Now, I haven't got the mixture quite right yet, but when I do, there'll be no more excuses for little boys and girls to go about with bald heads.
But Mr. Wonka, little boys and girls never go about.
Please don't argue with me, my dear child. Please don't argue. Now, go step this way. I'd like to show you something I'm most terrifically proud of. Be careful. Stand back. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop. Here we go.
You mean it's all?
That's all. You don't know what it is?
By gum, it's gum! It's a stick of chewing gum!
Right you are. It's a stick of the most amazing, fabulous, and sensational gum in the entire world. This gum is a fantastic gum in that it's a chewing gum meal. A whole 3-course dinners all by itself. When I start selling this in stores, it is going to change everything. It'll be the end of cooking, marketing, forks, plates, washing up, and garbage. This piece of gum right here happens to be roast beef, tomato soup, and blueberry pie. But you can have almost anything you want.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if you were to start chewing it, you would actually taste all those things. And it fills you up. It satisfies you. It's terrific.
It's actually impossible. Just as long as it's gum and I can chew it, then that's for me. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Wonka. Hand over this magic gum of yours and we'll see if the thing works. Now, Violet, let's not do anything silly. I want the gum. What's so silly?
I'd rather you didn't take it. There's still 1 or 2 things I haven't worked out yet.
Oh, to heck with that! It's fabulous! It's great!
Spit it out.
Keep on chewing, kiddo. Keep right on chewing, baby. This is a great day for the Beauregards. Our little girl is the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
No. It isn't ready for eating it. It isn't right. You mustn't do it.
Good heavens, girl. Your nose is turning blue. Oh, be quiet while they let me finish. Your cheeks, your chin, your whole face is turning blue. Mercy save us, this girl's going blue and purple all over. Violet, you're turning violet. What's happening to you? You're glowing. The whole room is glowing.
It always happens like this. It's the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that does it. But, I'll get it right someday. You wait and see.
Violet, you're swelling up. I feel nothing yelling. You're swelling up. You're blowing up like a balloon.
Like a blueberry.
Call the doctor.
Give these orders to the Oompa Loompas and tell them to take you to the juicing room at once.
The juicing room? What for?
We have to squeeze her. We have to squeeze the juice out of her immediately. After that,
just have to see how she turns out. Don't worry. We'll get her repaired if it's the last thing we do.
Gee, Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be all right?
Well, she'll come out of the juicing machine as Whistle. And she'll be purple. Purple from head to toe. But, there you have it. That's what you get for chewing disgusting bubblegum all day long. But if it's so disgusting, why are you making your back?
I can't go where you're saying. Come on, let's go.
Listen hard, little Violet, baby, this little bluesy sister roll. Chewing, 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 chewing. Just like a violet.
Stop here for a moment to catch your breath. And take a look at this glass panel. But whatever you do, don't go in. Don't go into the nut room. You'll disturb the miniature squirrels.
Oh, look, Grandpa, look.
Miniature squirrels!
There's 100 of them around that farm. They're specifically trained for getting the nuts out of walnuts. But why use squirrels? Why not use octopus? Because nobody can get a walnut out of a walnut shell in one piece except for miniature squirrels. And I insist on only using whole walnuts in my factory. So I use squirrels to do the job. Now, see how they first tap on each nut with their knuckles? It's to see if it's a bad one. If it's a bad one, it goes in the chute.
Hey, Mummy. I decided I want a square. Get me one of those squares. Don't be silly. These all belong to Mr. Wonka. But I don't care. I want one. All I've got to happen are 2 dogs and 2 cats and 3 canaries and 2 parakeets and a bowl of goldfish, a turtle, a green parrot, a cage of white mice, and a silly
She can't have one.
Who says I can't? Veruca, I'm going to get Miss Rose this very minute. All right, I'll have you.
Don't!
What?
runs to the main garbage pipe, where all the potato peelings, rotting cabbages, and fish heads and other stuff like that go.
Who eats fish, cabbage, and potatoes in this factory? I'd like to know.
I do, of course. You don't think that they love the cocoa beans, do you? Oh, and in the end, of course, it reaches the incinerator.
Now, see here, Wonka. I do think you have gone just a shade too far this time. My daughter may be a bit of a frog. I don't mind admitting it, but this does not mean you can have a roast to a crisp. I'll have you know that I am truly cross about this. I really am.
Oh, don't be cross, my dear. Maybe she didn't go down the chute at all. She might have gotten stuck just below the entrance hole. And if that's the case, all you gotta do is go in there and pull her up yourself. Oh no! The squirrels have pushed her in as well!
What's gonna happen to them?
Well, I expect somebody will catch them at the bottom of the chute.
But what about the great fiery incinerator?
Oh, that. Well, they only light it every other day. So maybe this is one of the days where they let it go out. You never know, they might get lucky. Man, I've never seen anything like it before. The children are jumping like rabbits. Anyways, shall we move on?
Oh, yes.
Oh, my feet are getting tired. But I want to watch television.
If your feet are tired, then you better catch the elevator up ahead.
Oh.
ordinary up and down elevator. This elevator can go long ways, sideways, slant ways, and any other ways you can think of. This elevator can visit any room in the entire factory, no matter where it is. All you gotta do is press a button and zing, you're off.
And look, each button is labeled.
And each button stands for a room.
Yeah, let's see. It says, sharper use water pistols, exploding candies for your enemies, stick drop for talking to parents, rainbow drops, suck them and you can spit in 6 different colors.
Go on, press a button, we haven't got all day.
But isn't there a TV room in all this lot?
Of course there is, right there.
That's for me.
Hang on, everybody. Now, before we go into the television chocolate room, I want no meddling. Is that understood? This is the testing room for my latest and greatest invention, television chocolate.
But what is television chocolate?
Good heavens, child. Stop interrupting me. It works by television. Now, I don't like television much myself. I suppose it's all right in smaller doses, but children never seem to be able to take in smaller doses. All they want to do is sit there all day long, staring and staring.
That's what I do.
Shut up! Thank you. Now then, when I first saw an ordinary television working, I was struck by a tremendous idea. If you could break a picture up into millions of tiny pieces, and then send them whizzing through the air till they hit an antenna and put back together again on the screen, why couldn't I do the same thing with an ordinary bar of chocolate, broken up into millions of pieces, sent whizzing through the air till it hit an antenna, all ready for eating?
But that's impossible!
Think so? Watch me send a bar of chocolate from one end of the room to the other. By television. You, bring me the bar of chocolate behind the TV. It has to be big, because whenever you send something through the television, it comes out much smaller than it was when it went in. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
Mike TV, stand back. There's dangerous rays coming out of this thing, and they can break you up into millions of tiny pieces in 1 second. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Switch it on. It's gone. It's traveling through the air above our heads this very second. Watch the screen.
Cut away.
a picture on a TV screen.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's a miracle.
Just imagine, when I start using this thing across the country, a commercial will come on, and a voice will say, "Buy Wonka chocolates. They're the best in the world. If you don't believe us, try it yourself. Now!"
But Mr. Wonka, could you send other things through the air in the exact same way? Like people! Could you send a real life person from one place to another in the exact same way?
A person? Are you crazy?
But could it be done?
Well, I suppose it could. Yes, of course it could. But I wouldn't like to risk it. It might have some very nasty results.
Look at me! I'm gonna be the first person in the world to be sent by television! See you later, alligator!
We'll have to hope he's okay. We'll have to pray that your darling boy comes out of it perfectly unharmed. Watch.
It's taking a heck of a long time to come across.
Hold everything. Watch the screen. Something's happening.
He's a midget.
Go on, grab him. He's perfectly safe.
You call that thing? He shrunk.
Of course he shrunk. What did you expect?
This is terrible. I can't take him back to school like this. He'll be squashed. What's that like? No! You won't be squashed television after this. I broke the TV out the minute we're home. I don't care what you want. Or what you get and scream. I got the television back.
Gee, how will Mike ever grow again? Well, small boys are truly springy and elastic. So maybe we can stretch him out if we use a machine I have for testing the stretchiness of chewing gum.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Maybe miles, I don't know. But he'll be awfully thin. So we can use a special vitamin candy I have for testing all the vitamins from A to Z. Don't look so worried. They'll all come out in the wash. You know, every last one of them.
The most important thing that we've ever learned, the most important thing we've ever stars, Captain Rockets, and is never get them near. In the television center, whatever still just know the story, idiotic, bring it on.
Cops and cutters up the line.
Makes a child's a dull and blind.
I can no longer understand the very terror, very loud.
His brain becomes as soft as cheese.
His thinking power starts to freeze. And I think he only sees.
Which room shall it be next?
How many kids are left?
I guess Charlie's the only one left now, Mr. Wonka.
You mean you're the last one left? Right, yes. But my dear boy, that means you won. I congratulate you, Charlie, I really do. It couldn't be any better. We mustn't doubt it. Just think of all the arrangements that have to be made before the day is out.
Wait, Mr. Wonka, I'm afraid I don't understand what's going on. What are you talking about?
Forgive me, Charlie. I get ahead of myself at times. I forgot that you didn't know.
Know what?
You know I love my factory, right, Charlie? Now tell me, Charlie, do you love my factory? Think carefully. How you feel is very important.
I love your factory. I'm afraid I've never spent a more fantastic day anywhere. Why do you ask, Mr. Wonka?
Well, Charlie and the other contestants will receive the candy that I promised. But I would like for Charlie to receive much more. You see, today has been a contest. A contest to see who would be the right man for the job.
What job?
You see, Charlie, I'm not getting any younger. It's not as easy for me to carry out my ideas as it once was. I need help. That means you, me, yes, you. I would like for you and Grandpa Joe, and of course the rest of your family, to come here and live here permanently. I have watched you all day, and I can't think of anybody else who I'd like to have the factory more than you. Do you accept my offer? If you do, everything that I have is now yours.
Will I? I'm afraid I've never. This is big. Will I? Yes, of course I will, Mr. Wonka. Thank you. Thank you. Just think of it, Grandpa Joe. Wait until Mom and Dad and the grandfolks. This is going to be our chocolate factory. And we're never going to starve again. Just think of all the chocolates. Wait and see.
Ha ha ha!